Hey guys, today I want to talk to you about how we can demonstrate integrity in the workplace, in your business. Let me introduce myself. My name is Lynn Schrader, and I empower men and women to step outside of their comfort zone and begin living a life that they could have never imagined. So back to integrity. Integrity inside of your business. I think it's important, first of all, that we define what integrity really means. And integrity is the quality of being honest and having strong moral principles and moral uprightness. The Cliff Note version is doing the right thing because it's the right thing. Now, as entrepreneurs or business owners, it's super important that we retain integrity at all times. And here's why it's so important, because reality is it's so important to not retain integrity. And when you are an entrepreneur or a business owner, there's a lot of stress that can come on you. Entrepreneurs are natural risk takers. They are open to entertaining new ideas or fresh ideas because they're entrepreneurs. And they're also big networkers because they're entrepreneurs, they're business owners. And what happens when those things come together? When we're risk takers, when we're open to new ideas, when we're networking with people, we are rubbing shoulders with different people, different personalities that may not have our moral foundation or our integrity. So it's super important, it's vital that you set your feet permanently to say that I'm going to have integrity inside of my business no matter what. So I've come up with 8 ways to demonstrate integrity in your workplace or within your business. And number one is bring your values into your business and don't compromise them. What is it that you value? Is it honesty? Is it truthfulness? Is it loyalty? Is it dependability? If you do not have patience for people who are dishonest, that they lie, that they're disloyal, or that they're just not dependable, they're not in it, then set your feet and determine that that's something that you're not going to bring into your business, but you are going to bring in your values. Don't compromise them. Number 2, keep your promise and follow through with it. Be a man or a woman of your word. Do what you say and say what you do. Do what you say and say what you mean. Be a business owner that follows through on their promises. Be reliable. Know that the people that are working with you can trust you. Number three is to have a culture of sharing. Have a culture of sharing. I actually have a couple of businesses right now, and this is super important for me in my direct marketing business, because we are often called to strategize with each other, to share ideas. And unfortunately, you still run into people who will not do that. And I often think that it's usually because they're not confident in what they already have going to begin with. They're not willing to share. They're not willing to open their hands to let other people get ideas. So have a culture of sharing if you want to bring integrity into your workplace. That means open your hands to share. Open your hands and speak freely and let others speak freely. It means to share ideas, to share strategies. Now, I'm not telling you if you've got a secret sauce or a secret recipe to go ahead and share that recipe, but you know where I'm going with this. Do not hold things close to you in a selfish manner. Number 4, don't be unreachable or unapproachable. Be approachable, be real and not uppity. Be plain, be humble, interact with people. Do not be feel like you are in another tier and you're too good to reach down to the people you're working with. If you want to show integrity in your business, then you're going to want to be reachable and approachable. Number 5, lead by example. Lead by example. Get to work and do some of the work yourself. Get dirty if you need to get dirty. Reach deadlines and help people if that's what needs to take place. Lead by example, and people will respect you. The people that work with you will have the utmost respect for you because they see you getting down and dirty and doing what they're doing. Number 6 is to be accountable for your mistakes. Admit when you're wrong. Come clean. Don't point fingers. You want to have integrity in the workplace, then be accountable for your own mistakes. Number 7, don't throw people under the bus. Happens all the time. When we point fingers at other people and we say, I told them they should do this. This recently happened to me, except I didn't throw somebody under the bus. I had a big email that I needed to go out to a certain contacts of mine, and unfortunately an email went out to everybody in my contacts, and it wasn't appropriate to some people. They shouldn't have been emailed. But instead of pointing the fingers at the person who was sending the email for me, I took the blame and I said I didn't teach that person well enough how to do it. You've got to make sure you don't throw people under the bus. Be responsible. As a leader, you need to be the leader, and don't do that. Number 8, this is almost my favorite because it's super important, especially in my own business, and that is to give credit where credit is due. Thank people that are doing a great job. Be generous with them. I know in my own direct marketing business, I have been the recipient of many very nice trips and many very nice gifts. But it's because of the work of my team. And I hope I say it enough to them, but thank you for doing what you have been doing that allows me to get the things that I'm getting, and it's because of you. So be generous and give credit where credit is due. There's a wonderful Bible verse that I'm going to pull in, and it's so appropriate here, and it is, what will it gain or profit a man if he gains the whole world, or if she gains the whole world, but they lose their soul? So what would it profit a man or a woman if they gain the whole world, but in the meantime, they lose their soul? What does that mean? What's it going to do to somebody if they get all of these things and they hit all of these milestones and they get all of this money, if you will, but they lose their soul and their integrity in the meantime? So cliff notes of this video is to do the right thing because it's the right thing. So you heard me say, if you got some value out of this video, I love to work with people to help them step out of their comfort zone and begin living a life that they could never imagined, whether it be just a life or maybe their incomes. That's what I enjoy helping people do. So if you enjoyed this video and you got some value out of it, there are 3 ways that you can connect with me further. And that is to subscribe to my YouTube channel. I've got lots of free content on there that I think you'll love. Number 2, follow me on Facebook. Again, lots of free content that I think will be valuable to you. And the 3rd way you can do that is to connect with me on my website, lynnschrader.com. Again, a lot of content that I think will bring value to your world. Thank you so much for watching this video. I appreciate it.